playthrough. Last time we left off after defeating Bane the Massive. Told him to cool out and left him in the bay. We're likely not going to do many challenge modes this time. Just get on with the story, collect all the collectibles, all the Riddler trophies. Drink our tea as normal. Lovely. And we'll go straight back into the madhouse. And as Nessa likes to say on Gavin and Stacey, we'll see what's occurring.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave? On Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
Makes you wonder if he built a bat cave beneath the island. Why do people not? Well, I assume the cave is already there, but there has to be construction going on, right? He's hired a crew, there's drilling, and yet, oh, then again, it is full of insane people. Guess they all just think they're imagining noises. The doctors seemingly got fired afterwards. Sir, there's noise coming from downstairs. You're talking crazy, Doctor. Well, we should probably have get a little around to see if we can find any more teeth. We'll go a bit more of a direct route. Although, I think we picked up a couple of maps last time, didn't we? Nope, not start, sensor. Nothing that helps. We should really just go back the way we came. But maybe we'll swing around through Arkham East, see if anything has changed. Ooh, I tell you what we can do. We can go visit our television-headed friend, the Joker, again. Oh no! Well, I actually thought that Batarang might finish. I thought it would be a cool Batarang finish. Instead, it was just a failure. You know, you'd think the lighthouse would be something scannable, wouldn't you? But no. Is the giant moon gone? Hiding behind the buildings. Will this door open for us? No! Does not want me to go that way yet. Anybody who's played any game ever always knows you go the opposite of the way the game wants you to go first. You check there, you realise it's a complete waste of time or there's something hidden, and then you go the way you're supposed to go. But you never go where you're told straight away. Hello! Oh, okay. That was harsh.
Hit him again!
Triangle. That'd be helpful. Triangle. Acrobatics. Oh, did I? Oh no, I didn't actually upgrade the instant takedown yet. So I'm pressing buttons that don't currently have. And he's already knocked out, so go does it. It's a nice move at the start of the day. It can only get worse from my mediocre start. Penitentiary, in case you didn't know the way. Yeah, let's go visit our friend. TV head. Oh, upgrade. I think now will be the good time for the instant takedown, right? Achieve a combo of 8, but we can get there quickly thanks to our critical strikes. Batman continue changing. Nothing available yet. Yeah, well, that's that. Thank you. Visitor center. Just visiting. And here we are, the eerie first person. I have to say, I'm a big fan of first person games. They always have been. I like to immerse myself in a game. already feel like I'm the person. Plus, if something jumps out at you, it's right in your face.
You're late for your appointment. Very rude. Well, seeing as you're here now, we might as well get started.
Okay.
Tell me about your childhood. Anything stand out? Ooh, is that a tear I see? Too painful? We'll come back to it later then. How about Bane boy then?
He was large.
Bet you were shocked to see him, weren't you? Personally, I was hoping he'd fold you up like a piece of paper and let me stamp you crazy. But even I don't get everything I want. So what was he doing here? Oh, questions, questions, questions.
Lovely. As for my childhood, there's not much going on there. Old Brucey boy. Ultimately spoiled. Loving parents. Got scared of his own film choice of Zorro, leaves, and parents die in front of him. Why were they in the alley? Why not go through the front doors? Questions. Zaz is counting on you to find his work. We actually did find Zaz's work. We know where it is, but we can't access it yet. So no worries there. Let's go through this door. See if any teeth. We're missing the teeth. Chitter chatter. There they are. Let's get back here.
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point? It's been a favorite suicide location on Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance, and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
Yeah, where would the man who dresses up as a bat and jumps from buildings, where would he go to feel home away from home? Under the insane asylum! What gadgets did we pick up? Nothing, we just got lots of different batarangs. I do like batarangs. They're just iconic, you know? Let's just run at them.
He's here!
That's true.
You okay?
There we go. Insta takedown, which is going to become a staple in our fighting.
Get him on the ground and stop on his...
Bam! Break your jaw! Tell the doctor what's wrong with you. Oh, you can't! Your jaw's broken! Haha! I'm Batboy. Batboy? You never had a Batboy? I bet they thought about calling Robin Batboy at some point. Batboy. Oh, another collection for us.
They brought the animal before me, shameless and barking like a mad dog. For what felt like days, I endured his boasts. He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned to pity. This poor dog needed my help.
Well, we read the file on Mr. Arkham, and it seemed that he went mad. Common practice on this island. So now it seems like we're going through the story again from his perspective. Albeit an eerie one. Look at this. If my ears were just a little taller, I'd be scraping. Oh, lovely. Altar of Skulls. What came first, the pillar or the skulls? Yield. I mean, come on. Skulls everywhere. at some point during construction, you have to call in an archaeologist and say, look, there are quite a lot of bodies there, maybe we should check this out. But no, let's just build on top. Capitalism for the win. Thank you, we'll take that.
Thank the Lord! I thought you'd have found that 1 hour ago.
The Riddler, single-handedly keeping the neon industry open. Him in Vegas. It scanned his entire upper torso, including makes you wonder if he gets more muscly, is he got to recalibrate?
Security deactivated.
If I put on a cowl, am I allowed in? Chains. The dungeon. This is where he washes off the blood of his enemies.
On.
Vehicles there, looks like a Batmobile down there that I can't use. Those little teasers. And the Batwing. Of course we don't want to use any of those. Make the game too easy.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original Venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a Venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
Why just 1,000? Why not 2? 1,000, not 2. 2 wouldn't get very far. New gadgets. Lovely.
I'm going after her. She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going up top via the catacombs.
Be back later for you, Wall. Don't think you've escaped my wrath. Lights coming through there. Oh, no, not coming through. That's actually just lights. When he says he brought this stuff in piece by piece, I'm looking around and I cannot see a place where you would be able to get those vehicles. You got that very tiny door, the darkest of floors. Are we to assume that he brought the vehicles in piece by piece too? In which case, what's he intend to get them back out? Lego? Freedom. This gadget will now give us access to some more of the Riddler trophies we weren't able to earlier. However, we're not going to go out of our way
a little longer to find them than you figured.
to collect them all right now.
Sorry. I'll try and be more precise next time I'm planning an Irish takeover.
Hey, I didn't mean...
What criticism I can take? I mean,
Let's have a
I'm
listen.
not perfect. Well, come to think of it, I'm pretty close to perfect, aren't I? Where was I? yes. Criticism from a worm like you. A worm who's only crawling around free because I arranged to open his cell is something I will not tolerate.
Oh, look above
Sorry,
us.
boss. I didn't mean it like that.
Another thing to get
Please.
later.
Oh, well, see, now you're apologetic. I'll just have someone drive round to your house and break your wife's legs, okay?
But Joker!
You got a problem with my generous nature?
No, I guess not. Thanks.
Look at the arms on this guy.
Mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic?
You have to keep the psychos in line somehow. I mean, who would marry somebody who looks like that?
Nothing wrong with this thing. Hey, can you hear me? You don't need to come up here and get your ears cleaned out. Got a new way. It's a killer.
Different game.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters, but I vowed to fix it. As the buildings were rebuilt, I saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
Nice and short. What are we looking at? We are looking at 5 unarmed enemies. What? Hardly fair.
It's the best!
So now we're getting into the swing of things. Or should I say, the wing of things. I wonder around the corner. He went to get a pipe.
Come out!
Double tap. Oh. Double tap. That's all we've got so far. And isn't it L2 square for the quick? No, can't have a quick. No quick explosive gel use, I don't think. Maybe there is. Who knows? Take there. First, a little tidbit for us.
We'll find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
Charming. It's not the way to go, and if you don't go to that door, you don't get to see that little. Should we call it a cinematic? It's not. Nice little things to see.
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
Let's tell the tax office.
You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man. My God!
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So it's dinner. I'm getting hungry.
Bit of a one-trick pony. Nice to eat people. I get it. We're not scared of no crocodile. Make a handbag out of it. Do not condone animal cruelty. Human cruelty, on the other hand, is often tempting.
was weird. The payments to Dr. Young's account didn't stop exactly. They were declined. Dr. Young put a block on her account.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Here we are in an obstacle room. I really dislike this obstacle. We're gonna have to return here. But not till
I
later.
tapped into her email account. Two mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread. She's begging to stop the experiment. Says it's too dangerous. He's not listening. Let's see. Random threats to her family, a couple of bad jokes. A picture of a dead baby and a threat.
Go on.
He says, I'm coming for you. I want what I paid for. And then another joke about wheelchairs. Lovely. And a drawing of some kind of donkey.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find her.
We'll collect trophies, puzzles, Riddler challenges. Collect them as we go. Oh yeah, just fall down the abyss. Where are we? Back at the start? Back at the start. Of course we are. I mean, if these are the foundations of the rooms above, we really have to question the structural integrity of Arkham Asylum. Decrepit buildings filled with decrepit minds. Hoppity hop. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. Cannot get that one. We can get this here. The one opposite we can't get. I don't think we can tag him in this one.
I thought you'd never find it.
We may tag him. We will be able to tag him Arkham City. Right, let's continue upwards. Onwards. Shuffle along. Okay, with that little trophy, followed by a sneaky match. Just line this up right, and good. There we go, relatively painless. We'll be able to cross over there later, but for now, let's get out of this. I don't even know what to call it. Sewer system. New interview tape.
Taped patient session 2. Patient name Waylon Jones, aka Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
For me then, Doc. Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Lovely. I mean, look at the size of him. Maybe if they fed him. Was that a whole skeleton? I mean, really, what is this, like an Indian burial ground site? How do you expect to rehabilitate people here with all the chains and skeletons? Skulls everywhere. Rope, in case you forget your own when you try and hang yourself. Barbed wire on the floor, of course. Stop people going through the brick wall. Platform 9 3/4. Just to add to things, we'll just start blowing up pieces of water on the place. Send the bill to Wayne. Ooh. Snipers.
Don't worry about that. I give you surprises along the way. I can turn up and spoil the party. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. Still, you might want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs have access to the armory.
Well, why wouldn't they? They have access to everything else.
It's the bat.
That's not true. Don't believe him. He's insane. Oh no. Why do they always turn around when you don't? Come on then, fight me!
Smash you into pieces. Like a girl. That's gonna hurt.
Goodbye, my lover, 'cause you are... Oh, I was going to say dead. Just unconscious. Oh, we forgot this earlier. One of the easiest ones to get. We completely forgot it. Thank you, poor construction. Let me think. Is there any more way to get now? I think so. Need the cryptographic sequencer or whatever it's called for the one down there. Can't get across there. No, I think we're okay. What's our objective? Locate a route into the Arkham Mansion. Easy enough for someone of our skill. Teeth, guide the way. Smooth. I don't want to cut down our friends indeed. Upgrade. What have we got? Allows combos to be used after 5 instead of 8. Yes, please. Leave the engine on. Inside this room. They're trying to kill us. Okay, 4 snipers in the middle. Fortunately, they're all lined up. All our ducks are in a row.
Like there's a plague in town. I guess the bat is back. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Those loose cannons.
Those goggles.
Trigger fingers and, well, you know, accidents do happen. Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Pretty simple for us. How do we see if we can get the drop and then double check the teeth again? Teeth. Oh! Silly me. That wasn't that.
Good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here or a cut there won't go amiss.
Huzzah! Goodbye. Okay, we did see down there an explosive floor, didn't we? We passed one while I was supremely dodging.
Any available psychos?
By supremely, I of course mean erratically and badly. Excuse me. Thank you. Let's have a look at update old Mr. Sharp. Looking sharp, Sharpie. He's almost green with envy. Okay, let's move on.
Warden Joker would like to announce that as of today, all Arkham guards have been fired. Budget cuts.
Just 2 teeth, it seems. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. Let's go get Dr. Young again.
Well, look who it is.
Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Oh, look at him. Stuck out there. Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
That's right. Go on. Get lost. We're in control. Joker will push you up.
So that entrance is blocked. We will find another way around. Why don't we try up? With our new gizmo. Abracadabra. I made a bat of you.
Yeah, I can't believe Batman just left.
Yeah, the stinking coward limped off. Kick between his legs.
I say we trip them all up and attack.
Yeah.
Huh? easy does it every time. Alright. Sneaky, sneaky vents. These vents were supplied by Wayne Corp Vent Systems. The cheapest systems around. Let's see if this does. Lo and behold, it's not. Arkham Mansion. Originally the home of the Arkham family. All turned insane because the decor was so creepy. Just take that extra time to draw a bat.
New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. New brick, metal and paint covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
Nothing like a bit of ego. Who is the main man?
Joker here with a little update for you all. First, the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news. She's not talking. She's hidden a document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found. I've got a plan or six to loosen her tongue. In the meantime, search every cook and granny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
I don't
need to
aim for
find
the
those
guy with the
notes
bat.
before Joker does.
Come on, keep looking. Just once the note's found. Look everywhere. Right. It's the back! Time to die, Batman. This'll hurt. Punch him again! Get him on the ground and stomp on his face!
Oh, he's not walking.
Do it again!
Yeah, without being hit. Okay, the main man in the main room. Where do we start with that? Is it this? We'll figure it out. Not that way. Curiosity begs me to. Yes. Which is faster, I wonder? Probably the claw.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! It's him. We found him. Break down the door!
Note to self. As ever, it is difficult to continue my research under such conditions.
Step away from Dr. Combs! Now! Get down on the ground! We found them. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Must be a... Oh, yes, we had this earlier. Fun place to work. Penelope Young. Penny Young was always a brilliant student who was prepared to do anything to advance professionally. She's built up a reputation for being a cold, calculating woman, focused only on the project at hand. She was hired at Arkham Asylum by Warden Quincy Sharp to head up the asylum's research department and to finally restore to sanity the more deranged of Gotham City's supervillains. Name, Penelope Young. Occupation, head of research. Base of operations, Arkham Asylum. Eyes are blue, hair brunette. Height 5'6", weighs 121 pounds, and first appearance in Arkham Asylum. She graduated from Gotham University with top honours. Dedicated to the pursuit of psychiatric cure for various forms of criminal insanity. Highly focused on career ambitions. Intolerant of people who get in the way of her work. Because that's what you want in a doctor. Intolerance. At least our desk is left tidy. A little less work for the cleanup crew. I mean, if that doesn't freak you out, what would? Angels and demons everywhere. Arrest Recognition Award. Commissioner James Gordon, for your outstanding contribution to Arkham Asylum. We are heading into the South Wing. Is this the way we're meant to be heading? Search Arkham Mansion to find Dr. Young's research notes. Sure thing. I don't know, why not? What does a bird need in the rain? Teeth. No, he doesn't. Umbrellas. There's many umbrellas. I'm assuming it's this one.
I'm losing patience. You're cheating. You must...
The Penguin, one of Batman's oldest foes, is an eccentric criminal mastermind, known as much for his love of ornithology and trick umbrellas as for his shady business dealings. Gotham's popular Iceberg Lounge serves as Cobblepot's front for a number of illegal financial activities that fund much of the city's underworld. Despite his short stature, the Penguin is a wily foe whose umbrellas conceal a variety of deadly weapons and gadgets. Real name, Oswald Chesterfield Cobblepot. Occupation, restaurateur and racketeer. Just likes the R's. Gotham City. Eyes are blue, hair are brown. 5'2", weighs 175 pounds, which is a lot for 5'2". And his first appearance was in Detective Comics number 58, December 1941. Criminal and financial mastermind. And he's an expert hand-to-hand combatant, driven by the need to prove himself in spite of his comical appearance. Employs various weapons, many based on umbrellas and birds.
B.
Bats, penguins, crocodiles. Anybody else seeing that theme? It's the same with Spider-Man. I know that's because of the tomes. We all know why it really is. Themes. And here we are, sneaky, sneaky. Line this up. Bit obscure. Gotcha. Wonder if they'll hear it. Nope, nothing. Death.
My family's killer stood in front of me. Years of therapy have deemed him sane. I was proud to see him walk free. In exchange for his liberty, the state required only a signature. He talked about wanting to walk in a park, how he longed to feel fresh air on his face. And then he took my father's fountain pen and killed my secretary. As he was subdued, he screamed out, pleading for forgiveness, for pity. But I had none. I watched as guards beat him to a stain on the floor.
Responsibility for one's own actions is essential, but really, you have to look at it a bit more. I mean, the doctors said he was okay to go out. Yes, he fooled them, but he's a mental patient. Can you really blame him for trying to fool his doctors? Better doctors, that's what's required. Better training. Leave me an instant takedown. Go back for that vent. Vent your frustration.
So, you found it at last. What have you been doing with your time?
Not a lot. Nothing. Let's go in. I think we're a bit early to this.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. This is so important.
Probably should have
Easy.
This'll hurt.
It's going badly. I just stopped pressing buttons. Maybe your brain just shut off and you just stop doing things.
Bye-bye.
Inmates with knives can block strikes and cannot be countered. Use a cape to stun them before attacking. Or any of your arsenal of gadgets. Use your brain to press any button. And press L1 so you can find more hostiles. So many options.
Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important. A dramatic event here, a murder there. It's enough to drive anyone crazy.
Once again, going for absolutely nothing. Let's focus on the easy ones first, eh?
How many pieces you want to be in?
Much smoother. Sometimes it just takes a bit of practice. Okay, yeah, so I don't think we need to be in this room yet.
Now all we have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save
guess
the
we do.
helpless hostages. Right.
Empty frustration. Nothing else in that vent I can see. What's up? You know, I think we'll do the room first, then we'll go around and collect what we can. There's still going to be a couple of things until we get a cryptographic sequencer. We're going to be locked out of. Right, follow the trail of teeth. Each set of teeth represents the jaws I've broken. Taking the stairs, how civilized. Unlimited collection of these batarangs, clearly. Oh.
Oh, how frustrating. Thought it was going to be easy, didn't you? Has tonight taught you nothing?
Run away.
In 2 minutes, the room will fill with happiness. The audience will be in fits of ecstasy.
Right, we need to head up. Let's do that now. Up and away. The goal here is to head up and break the chandelier because not enough is broken yet. We need to add to it.
Gotta say, I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... Oh, only joking.
There we go. Nice and easy stroll. How long have we got left, do you think? A minute and a half. Freedom! Now we're still actually on a timer, so let's jump down.
They're entering their final 60 seconds of remembering to breathe. Tick tock, tick tock.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Batman. Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe. What happened?
Tell me what happened.
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here and they followed.
I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone.
Hostages rescued. Let's do some collectibles. Yes. Check back the way we came. You never know when presents have been left. You, oh no, no! Straight back down. Built this place. Cowboys. Shoddy workmanship. Actually, let's check that vent. Oh my god, back down just going back to the start repeatedly. We came here earlier, but we did not continue to have a look. Just in cases, robbing stores, general grievance, major heart attack, although that one's a bit serious. Nothing on this floor. Potentially something through the vents. Or potentially not. Oh, look at that. What is that? I don't know, someone's file. They're insane. Can't quite make out who though. What does that say? Crow something. Something. Not sure. Joker cards. Oh, insane documents. Oh, it's the same one. It's the same file. Okay, I don't think we're gonna find anything. Let's go. Continue to search the other rooms. A little bit of saving.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm not really sure how breaking an arm knocks you out. Maybe it's the extreme pain and psychological trauma of being attacked by a giant Batman. Beep beep. I don't seem particularly worried as to the condition of those guards. Maybe they're deceased. Dead as Jason Todd.
Where did she go? I don't know. Answer me!
I said I don't know. She could be any.
Sleep now.
What's that collar do? Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Well, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
Upgrade available for the Batarang. Any collectibles here? The doctor doesn't even have a name.
Cash is in the next room. Sounds like he's taking a beating. You'd better help him.
I'll take care of it. You stay here.
Help him for a second time, you mean? How many times can I save the same person? Ask Dr. Young. Our records show that a strange transfer request was made.
Why you? Get your Tell him he's not talking. Tell him. Tell us.
No, it's
cut off your
overhanging.
other hand.
Can't actually get
Do
it
what you
from there.
want. I'm not talking.
Sure you will.
But we can't
Harley
come in if
Quinn
he
is
keeps
on her
coming.
way up here soon. She knows ways to loosen your tongue.
Patience.
You don't want to find out how she does it. She can do her worse. I ain't talking. Period.
Patience is our
There's
hunter
nothing to
catches
worry
his
about. Batman is on the way, but there's an army of you in there. Doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
No one's
Not a
coming.
ghost of a chance.
What are you doing? Come on! Knock me down! Please. What are we gonna do now?
Left him vulnerable.
Come back when the bat is dead.
Divide and conquer.
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be? You may want to do a quick head count.
What are you doing? Ah!
Predator rooms. Always a bit of fun. Until somebody sees you and you get shot in the face.
Hey, get off me!
And then there were two. Now we could just drop down and beat them up, but it's quite nice not being seen. He beats plenty of people up.
What's going on? Leave him there. We've got bigger problems. Find the bat.
Which one we got?
I gave you a couple of simple tasks. Take Act, find Dr. Young and her notes. Has anyone actually checked off one of those tasks yet?
Okay, well.
Sure came from over there. Come on, where are you? Ah, the hell with this.
We like to hang as many as we can from the top, of course, but sometimes we don't want to waste our own time.
Over here!
I'm coming, Aaron!
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Where did Dr. Young go?
Again.
I told her to run. These guys came in looking for her. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she keep her records there?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
Good luck, Cash.
Thanks for the help back there.
Hello? Hello? Someone please respond. Hello? Hello?
I don't actually think there's anything to collect in the pipes, but it never hurts to check. Nope.
Central Control, please respond.
Collectibles there are. Don't mind me, just doing my Batman things. That's okay. Oh good, upgrade. Let's see what we got. Powers up the Batarang doing combos. Health, of course. Standard Batarang power increases time unit down. Tuned to resonate the exact frequency of the nearest Arkham suicide caller, attracting the henchman. Useful for luring targets into a trap. Plus some of that. Thank you very much. Pulling those straight out of the threads. They're gonna have to not just screw them back on, but they're gonna have to do new threads. I mean, this is a big job. The restoration work that's needed on this asylum is intense. If only there was a billionaire who could afford to fund the entire project.
Patient interview 6. Dr. Crane's been
like
back in custody for 3 weeks. Regular sessions have been inconclusive. I am not sure he is actually insane.
Good evening, Stephen. How are you tonight?
I'm conducting the session, Jonathan.
Of course. If that helps you cope, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Let's talk about the events 3 weeks ago. What did you think you'd achieve? Dr. Murphy is still in therapy.
for wanting to understand him. His personal demons, his fears. It's all quite fascinating, really.
But you were a respected doctor. A brilliant mind. Now just another resident in Arkham.
Can I have a drink? A strong one? This kind of question bores me.
I'm afraid not.
Interesting choice of words, Doctor. Tell me, what are you afraid of?
It's interesting, the notations and confidence we put in the word doctor. I would guess that stems from us having to put our life in their hands repeatedly, strangers to us. And yet we sit there and let them do what they want, take what they want.
Central Control, please respond.
And it's a very good thing, but we have no idea who these people are. And so the word doctor resonates with us. Probably holds more fear than it should.
Please respond. Arkham Control, do you copy? Over.
I think that's going to be it for the collectibles for now until we have more gadgets, so let's move on and find Dr. Penny Young. Although going after her is getting old. Did Amadeus go mad? Or was he just dizzy?
Yourself, eh? That's good luck. I've got a crew working on the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Right. Go on, roll over and die for once. Be your best friend.
Amadeus, Amadeus. Every cell is crazier than the last. Now somewhere up here, there will be another trophy around this corner. Thank you. Come again. Next, we're going to use the vents. Into the vents. Into the mines.
Not gonna open.
Hold on. I think I'm good. Yeah, you said that 10 minutes ago.
You could be the one to tell him. I'm not gonna.
It'll be open any second.
It'll be a cold day in
You're an
hell
idiot.
when this
Joker's not gonna
rises.
be happy, and you know what that means. What? He's here!
Oh. The trauma.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
Isn't that interesting? There seems to be a cage with nothing but a wheelchair in it and black, therefore dried blood splatter. Not really sure this asylum is a place for rehabilitation, more of a place for experimentation. As for our clue, if we come up here and read this little tag, the body of Ra's al Ghul. Give us a bio. Little is known of the early years of the nearly immortal Ra's al Ghul, whose name means the demon's head, but it is known that he has lived for many centuries due to the Lazarus Pits, mystical and alchemical brews that restore his youth. A brilliant master of strategy and organisation, Ra's al Ghul's goal is to save the Earth from ecological devastation by destroying most of its population. He recognises Batman as both a worthy foe and a possible ally, except that Batman cannot accept his dystopic worldview. Batman also shares a love-hate relationship with Ra's daughter, the beautiful Talia. Beauty is subjective, except by these standards, where she is the beautiful Talia. Real name, unknown. Occupation, international terrorist. Base of operations, mobile. Eyes of green and hair of grey with white streaks. Height of 6'3". He weighs 210 pounds and his first appearance was in Batman number 232, June 1971. He has a genius intellect and strategist. Superior strength and stamina, superb hand-to-hand combatant trained over millennia, nearly immortal thanks to the Lazarus Pits, commands a legion of followers dedicated to bringing his vision of an earthly paradise to fruition. You know, a elongated psychopath of the sword. Now we'll come back. There's a little Easter egg later that we'll find out on our own. Keep somebody's foot in a jar, why don't you? There it is. Doctor, bring me the foot in a jar. The left or the right foot? The right, don't be mad. Why would I want the left foot? This is a right foot experimentation. You have been defeated, sir. We have put both of them in a jar.
Someone has already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere. I need to follow her and find out where she put them. Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Marzipan? Ah, Javi. Black Mask.
You're beginning to impress me,
mask your feelings without losing control?
You may still reach a level just below my cheek.
Following the suspicious death of his multimillionaire parents in a fire, Roman Sionis inherited their fortune and then went on to bankrupt their company. Saved by a buyout by Bruce Wayne, Sionis came to resent and hate Wayne. Fixated on the concept of masks, Sionis carved one from his father's black coffin and sought revenge. His ensuing battle with the Dark Knight caused his mask to be burnt into his skin, remaking him as the Black Mask. Sionis is now a feared gang leader and one of the most powerful mob bosses in Gotham, with a burning hatred of the Batman. Real name, Roman Sionis. Occupation, professional criminal. Gotham City, eyes are brown, hair of none. Height of 6'1", weighs 195 pounds, and he first appeared in Batman number 386, August 1985. He's obsessed with masks. Harbours a hatred of Batman and Bruce Wayne. Face resembles a black skull. Feared and powerful mob boss. Skilled marksman known for his double handguns. Just twice. He will shoot you dead. To his battle one. Let's follow Dr. Young's fingerprints because, you know, it's so difficult to get one clear fingerprint that's clearly trailed.
Over there!
Will be
Get him! Don't let him face him!
That was unfortunate. Punch to the bum cheek. You won't be able to shit right for a week. Hey, that rhymed.
Patient interview 9. Dr. Crane continues to evade questions. I believe he is quite sane, just evil. He takes no interest in the people he has hurt. His research appears to be the only motivating factor in his life. What is it about fear that drives your obsession?
Fear drives everything, Stephen. Everything. Your life is governed by fear. Every decision you make is is a product of that fear.
Don't be ridiculous.
You married your wife, Margaret, isn't it? Because you were scared of dying alone. You have children because you're scared of leaving nothing behind that really matters. You go to the doctors because you're scared of dying. Do I need to go on?
No.
Yes. Oh, no.
I think that will be all for today. Guards?
Guards, take him away. He's a member of the Rebel Alliance and a spy. Walks like this. Very handsy. Just touch everything as they go along. The bacteria on this woman's hands. For a doctor, you'd think she'd know better. Going down.
I heard a voice on one of the radios. It sounded like they were being told to meet in the warden's office.
Oracle, I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fancy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can. Great plan, Bats.
Gas, gas, the mighty gas. And if I wore a gas mask, how this would happen? Who could be gassing me? What psychological trauma could I possibly possess?
I can't believe you insisted on sitting through that movie again, Bruce. Come on, we'll be late for Alfred.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Go easy on him, Tom. He loved it so. Alfred will wait. Keep up, Bruce. Where are you taking us?
We can cut through here.
But it's starting to rain. Bruce is tired. Can't we just wait for him here?
Come on, keep up. We're nearly there.
Hold it there, man.
Please, there's no need for this.
Stay where you are. I'll shoot.
I'll give you whatever you want.
Tom! Oh, God! Oh, God, Tom!
Be quiet, lady. Just shut up.
Stay away from me! Run! Mommy!
And thus the Batman was born. but
Come on,
life goes
this
on.
way. Take a seat in my office.
Is he okay? He'll be fine. Kid like that with all that money, he'll be just fine.
Shut up, now. He's 8 years old and all alone. Money won't fix that.
Whatever you say, Gordon. His butler's on his way to pick him up. You hear that? He's got a butler.
I'm sorry about that. I just need to ask you some questions. Can I get you anything? You okay? I know you don't feel like answering me, but it's the only way to catch who did this. I don't know. It's this city. There's something wrong with it. And listen, son. Call me Jim.
An act of kindness in the darkest of nights.
What are you trying to do?
This is where our latest gadget is going to come in handy.
There's no escape.
It's important to note that, like Batman in particular, Jonathan Crane may induce fear. Not be able to overcome him, but induce fear, but he never understands and works out what he's afraid of. With others, he seems to be able to reduce the paranoia that's presented at him. Not with Batman, he lacks understanding. Understanding is key. You know. Although I don't think this is understanding the Joyce's need for that. It's a part of it. It's the fear. It must be difficult for him to feel. Batman can induce fear of Crane. Why do people go on roller coasters, haunted houses, scary films? It's an addiction. destructive thrill. It's a weakness. Small doses is fine. Once you start killing yourself to escape. Not so much. Okay, timing's gonna have to be right here. It will be okay. And we're off.
Everything you see is under my control.
Which one's going to give us the most time?
I will break you.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the mastery of. So let's shine our light together.
Oh, there you are.
Freedom! How I came to be up here, who knows? If we can work out the time, can we see? Just turn it around. 20 past midnight, maybe? Yeah. 23 minutes past midnight. About 2 hours since we last checked that clock then. There's a couple of things on the way down, let's go back up for them. Amadeus, Amadeus, Amadeus.
Spring was a turning point, a new beginning, a glorious realization of my true destiny. My family's killer perished in an unfortunate accident. These animals cannot be cured. Like dogs, they only respond to discipline. And if that fails, then I was afraid that these accidents would have to continue.
Afraid. Apt use, given our last encounter. Is there anything else? Let's have a look. Doesn't seem so. But of course that's pretty meaningless. Next up, Penelope Young. A game of cat and mouse.
You try
New
to
enemy
get
type.
past me, bats, and I will fry you!
This enemy requires a vault. Vault over the top. And kick him from behind. Good night, Irene.
Oh, there you are. I've been waiting for you, listening to Zaz make the good doctor scream while you play around in Scarecrow's world. How was it this time? Learn anything about yourself? Oh, tell me. Pull up a seat. Talk to me. I'm all ears. Actually, that reminds me. I could have sworn I heard Zaz cutting her ears off. Certainly sounded like it.
An orphan who learned to survive in Gotham City's streets, Selina Kyle took to thievery to survive, but determined to do it in style, she learned martial arts and trained extensively to perfect her skills at cat burglary. Her criminal activities are often tempered by reluctant altruism, making her an inconsistent villain and occasional hero. She regularly eludes capture by the Dark Knight and maintains a complicated adversarial relationship with Batman that frequently turns flirtatious and occasionally legitimately romantic. There's something to be said for villainous. I mean, if her targets are high-profile items, artifacts, items of value in general, they're likely insured. Now, the item itself can't be replaced and sometimes will be damaging, and it's obviously not the right thing to do, but in terms of monetary value, a lot of the time it's a victimless crime. Selina Kyle, professional thief of Gotham City, has green hair or black, and she is 5'7" tall and weighs 125 pounds. And she first appeared in Batman #1, spring 1940. Trained gymnast and athlete, expert hand-to-hand combatant, highly skilled with her specialised whip, a cat o' nine tails, capable of astonishing stealth, obsessed with and adept at stealing famous and well-protected items. Drawn to cat motifs. Come back for you later, Wall. Was there anything else? Any teeth chattering that I've missed? I don't think so. No, we're looking good. Although, sleeping in the toilet. How unhygienic of you. Let's check the cubicles. Nothing there. A TV. Why? Don't they know you could use your phone? Nothing in these cubicles. That's peculiar. I could have sworn something was hidden in these cubicles. I'll just double check here again. Save me having to come back later just in case. Just in cases, and Robin stores are on the case.
Stay where you are, Batman. Listen to me carefully.
Help me! Please help me!
Come any closer, and I'll paint the room crimson with her blood. I know you're still out there. Won't be long and you'll hear her cry.
Have it!
You monster! You evil, evil, evil monster!
He's not going anywhere. You can stop now.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
I saw Bane.
I know. Joker threatened me. I wanted to stop the experiment. I tried to give him his money back.
Joker doesn't take no for an answer.
He wants an army, a horrible twisted force to destroy Gotham, but he couldn't do it without the formula. I hid it, but...
So now he has Venom and your formula.
God, he has gallons of the stuff. There's a lab, hidden in the gardens. It's locked off, but the security key codes for the entire island are in the warden's safe.
What else is Joker planning?
How should I know? You think anything he says makes sense? I think he's insane. Oh my God!
Get out of the way!
Boom.
Poor Dr. Young. Still, you know how Mr. J hates a squealer. Talking about squealers.
Oh, somebody help me!
Ouch.
That old loony actually thinks he runs this place. Talk about crazy. Well, bad places to go. Get it, boys. If he gets up, knock him down, but not too rough. The day needs him at the party.
I'm a guest of honor. Goodbye.
Let's finish this! You okay, buddy?
bad.
I'm gonna pulverize you! You're gonna fry your ass. Ow!
No, I didn't need to kick that one. Goodbye. Shocking, isn't it? File a complaint.
Oracle, Dr. Young is dead. Have you figured out a way past these security gates? Before she died, she told me there's a production plant hidden somewhere in the gardens.
The Wayne Tech security protocols seem to be hack-proof. Lucius did a good job. It's a two-part biometric sequence, apparently generated by the Warden, using a code sequencer.
And destroyed by Joker in the safe explosion. Harley Quinn has the Warden, and he's the only chance we have to get past these gates.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, a couple of things. First of all, Scarface. I mean, it's one thing to display an achievement in your hospital. It's another thing to display something that you have not yet achieved. Isn't the Warden too old for a puppet show? Isn't he? Gotham's Blackgate Penitentiary once had a gallows tree from which 313 criminals with death sentences were hanged. The wood from that tree was whittled by an inmate into the puppet Scarface, and that inmate was murdered by Arnold Wesker, a man who soon fell under Scarface's influence. While most believe that Scarface is simply a tool through which Wesker, as the criminal mastermind, the ventriloquist, acts out a dark side to his personality, Wesker himself believes that Scarface is possessed by the souls who died beneath the gallows tree, and the puppet actually motivates him to commit the duo's many crimes. Real name Scarface, occupation professional criminal of Gotham City, eyes of black hair of black height, 2 foot 6 inches and weighs 15 pounds. First appeared in Detective Comics number 583, February 1988. Attributes: puppet animated with eerie I've never seen that word before. Verisimilitude by the ventriloquist. Frequently wields undersized but lethal weaponry. Undersized, I suppose. I mean, a bullet's a bullet, right? When teams with a ventriloquist, acts as an old-style mob boss, see, with a sociopathic disregard for human life. I can pick up the secrets.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
It's a shame. I'd prefer to see it on trial. Incapacitated the suicide call. However, the residual interference will stop any further sonic batons from being effective in this location once per encounter. Could take that though. What was the other combat upgrade? Combo Batman. Pretty good. But we'll see. One less for us to worry about in the room. My love, may this secret seem like an oasis within a desert of insanity. Daddy. Seems like you had an explosive reaction to that save. A few things to collect in here before we go on ahead. The old Riddler trophy. Ye, actually, I don't think it was pronounced as ye. The Y is what was known as, or is known as, a thorn. So it should be the old. Not ye old pub, the old pub. Right, we're gonna head upstairs. Thorn in my side. Sneaky teeth. 2, 3. These are 3 teeth. Can't recall anything else being up here. Let's head down. Before we leave, however, a little Easter egg. Somewhere around here, you'll notice the carpet is worn away. Furniture? A cupboard? Perhaps. Or maybe something even more dire. Because a cupboard, as we know, is very dire. No, that's messed up. I will put 3 anyway, but that is messed up. What you need to do is somewhere in more of a central location. You need to plant all 3 explosive gels on top of one another, like so. Although I don't think this is in the right place. But you never know. No, we'll keep trying. Try a little over here. That's a bit unfortunate. Try a bit to the left. This could take longer than I would like. No! We'll keep trying. Little pig, let me come in. No. There, we got it, Oh, this was a little further to the right than I expected. That's why we wasn't making it. And we have a secret room. Ooh, eerie. Portrait of old Quincy Sharp. Speaking of which, we could check our map to see if there's anything we missed. It doesn't look like. Now, in this secret room, you will find blueprints for the layout of something. What could it be? Artwork? A hotel? A hotel turned into a penitentiary. Joker caught at Arkham Asylum. Vote Dent. And there it is. Gotham City. Arkham approved plans. Arkham Asylum and the connecting landmass via the bridge there. And he plans to turn a segment of the city, incorporating the steel plant, into Arkham City. Quincy Sharp's Gotham City proposal. All the plans of what will be. Put some comment there about the bat. So yes, these are your little insights into the next game, Batman Arkham City. It was all here, which I'm sure you knew. But if you didn't, now you do. Very, very cool. Okay, I feel like we're done with this room, and if I have missed something, then obviously I'll have to return. We'll worry about that another time. Oh, what about that? Is that anything I should be scanning? Don't think so.
I can't leave without finding a trail to lead me to the
Oh, I
warden.
haven't actually done what I came here to do. Let's have a look. Find myself a little blood splatter. How kind. Room filled with guards. Who expected that?
Maybe she likes older guys. Stop yakking, you ruin everything. Jeez, calm down. Tell him to shut down. You heard that, right? Yeah, you know where to find me. Later. Idiot.
Down behind you. His collar is gonna go off. So what I propose is taking one out. Then we'll equip our sonic collar, sonic batarang rather. Taking out this one, which leaves us with just one itty bitty guy left. And it's as easy as that. You can sneak behind them if you're fast. All three, 1, 2, 3, starting from the back. If you do that, make sure you don't walk through here. That's immediately gonna alert both the other two, and they will gun you down. Gun you down like the bat scum you are.
Let me go, you crazy bitch.
Sharpie used a bad word. Mama spank.
Kinky. Yes, these we're probably going to access later. I might be able to get that one now potentially, but given that I have to go back for this one anyway, then we won't worry about it. Let's have a look at a couple of the others. We can't access there, we can't access there, and we can't access there. So yes, we'll return to this building at a later date. Healy. Having now left.
I have made it illegal to walk on the floor in any part of the asylum.
Fly, everyone.
Doing so will be... Oh, this is stupid.
Say your lines, Sharpie.
Anyone caught will have their legs removed and perform magic tricks for Emperor Joker. There, I did it.
Good work.
You're doing great, Sharpie. Ready for more?
There doesn't seem to be any enemies along the route here, but we're going to leave this and call this chapter, or at least call it to a halt for now. We will pick up the trail and find old Quincy Sharp afterwards in this manic mayhem. Lovely looking place. No enemies. You know, you think you'd come out and be attacked, but no, they're just happy for you to follow them. So thank you for watching, and tune in next time. We will continue taking down all the baddies. Thank you.